The film begins by introducing Master Fu, who explains the concept of Miraculous, a set of magical jewels, each carrying unique powers. Among them, the Miraculous butterfly stands out as the most dangerous, with the ability to transform anyone into a terrifying monster. However, there is hope, as only when two heroes unite can they counter the evil influence of the Miraculous butterfly and put an end to its power. Next, we are introduced to the film's protagonist, Marinette, a clumsy and socially awkward student. On her way to school, she accidentally spills coffee on the most popular girl, causing trouble. Fortunately, a friend records the incident on her phone, preventing the popular girl from retaliating. Throughout the movie, Marinette's clumsiness becomes evident in various activities. During a library visit, she stumbles and is helped up by a kind boy named Adrian. Marinette is captivated by his kindness and finds herself falling for him. Meanwhile, the film also introduces Gabriel, a famous fashion designer addicted to work. His dedication to his profession has caused him to neglect his son, who craves his father's attention. As the story unfolds, it is revealed that Gabriel has recently lost his wife, leading him into a deep state of sadness and grief. He spends his days consumed by thoughts of her, distancing himself from his responsibilities as a father and fashion designer. In a poignant memory, Gabriel is shown with the Miraculous of the butterfly, pleading for its power to bring back his wife. However, the Kwame of the butterfly explains that he does not possess such resurrection abilities. The only Miraculous capable of such miracles are Ladybugs and Cat Noirs, which only emerge during times of great chaos and crisis. Driven by desperation, Gabriel decides to use the Miraculous of the butterfly to bring chaos to the city, hoping that it will somehow lead to the appearance of Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous. Sensing a disturbance, Master Fu, the guardian of the Miraculous, senses that something is amiss. He releases the Miraculous of Cat Noir and Ladybug, which go in search of their new bearers. Coincidentally, the Miraculous finds its way to Marinette. After leaving school and being pursued by the popular girl, Marinette encounters Master Fu, who is also in pursuit of the Miraculous. In a brave act of selflessness, Marinette saves Master Fu from an impending accident. This courageous act impresses the Miraculous of Ladybug, and it chooses her as its new carrier. With the Miraculous of Ladybug now in her possession, Marinette must embrace her newfound role as a hero. Meanwhile, a cat approaches Adrian, urging him to take the cat Miraculous. At the same time, a paunchy man is heartbroken after being rejected by his partner. Gabriel, taking advantage of the man's sadness, uses the power of his Miraculous to turn him into a gargoyle. Back with Marinette, she discovers a pair of earrings that she likes and puts them on. Tiki, the Kwame, appears and explains to her that she is now a heroine destined to combat evil. Initially, Marinette believes it's all a joke or misunderstanding, but after a song, she starts to understand the truth and transforms into Ladybug. To her surprise, Marinette's magic yo-yo takes her to a cathedral, where she encounters a hero named Cat Noir. They don't recognize each other's secret identities as Adrian and Marinette. They share a moment of humor, discussing the silliness of their costumes. Suddenly, the gargoyle appears and chases them with the intention of devouring them. Ladybug and Cat Noir escape throughout the city, and many people witness the gargoyle's destructive actions. In a display of power, Ladybug manages to momentarily evade the gargoyle, leaving Cat Noir to distract it in a tunnel. As the train approaches, Ladybug appears just in time to save Cat Noir, and together they defeat the gargoyle. With their teamwork and determination, they overcome the formidable creature, and the Miraculous of the butterfly withdraws from the scene. At that moment, Master Fu appears and enlightens Cat Noir and Ladybug about their powers. He explains that Cat Noir possesses the power of destruction, while Ladybug has the power of creation. Emphasizing the importance of teamwork, Master Fu tells them that they must work together to defeat Hot Mode, the true villain behind all the chaos. After Master Fu leaves, Cat Noir is struck by Ladybug's bravery and begins to develop deeper feelings for her. Meanwhile, Marinette returns home and realizes the danger she has gotten herself into. She attempts to get rid of her earrings to forget about the madness, but to her surprise, they keep returning to her. On the other hand, Gabriel realizes that his plan to generate chaos successfully led to the emergence of the two heroes he needed. He transforms into Hot Mode, but his Kwame, who is not evil, tries to reason with him, warning about the consequences of his actions. However, Gabriel remains determined to revive his beloved wife, regardless of the costs. Gabriel goes to jail and seeks out the most dangerous criminals to transform them into beasts, unleashing them on the city. The next day, Cat Noir and Ladybug are peacefully walking through the city when they encounter the two modified criminals, who now possess powerful abilities thanks to the Miraculous of the butterfly. The two villains wreak havoc in the city, posing a serious threat to people attending a fair. The heroes must spring into action, combining their respective powers of destruction and creation to neutralize the dangerous criminals and protect innocent lives. Marinette heeds her Kwame's advice and musters up the courage to transform into Ladybug. With Cat Noir by her side, they engage in a fierce battle against their enemies. They quickly realize that when they work as a team, their powers become stronger, leading them to seek more opportunities to collaborate. During the fight, they manage to stop a giant balloon that was endangering a roller coaster and save their companions in distress. Their synchronized efforts allow them to defeat their enemies. Their bravery and heroism attract attention, and they become popular and beloved by the public. However, despite their success, news reports indicate that more beasts causing trouble continue to appear in the city. Ladybug and Cat Noir are undeterred, and they pledge to protect the city and its inhabitants. This further frustrates Gabrielle, who is increasingly obsessed with obtaining the Miraculous from the two heroes. As Marinette embraces her role as Ladybug, she undergoes personal growth. She becomes more confident and less shy, developing close friendships and getting closer to Adrien. Meanwhile, Adrien, in love with Ladybug, seeks to discover her true identity. He arranges a meeting at a theater where he performs a song to impress her. Just as Cat Noir is about to reveal his feelings to Ladybug, they are interrupted, and she confesses that she already loves someone else deeply. The next day, Adrien is heartbroken by her rejection. Marinette invites him to the school party, but he declines, stating that he is already in love with someone else. Marinette assumes Adrien is referring to the popular girl, which saddens her deeply. Meanwhile, Gabriel has had enough and becomes desperate to have his wife back. He decides to take matters into his own hands and attempts to capture the Miraculous of both Cat Noir and Ladybug. However, his Kwame advises against it, as it's not the right time for such actions. Ignoring the warning, Gabriel goes ahead, and chaos breaks out in the city. Buildings are destroyed, fires rage, and people run in terror. Ladybug tries to stop the havoc but finds herself overwhelmed by the powerful Hot Moth. In her moment of need, Cat Noir arrives to save her, but he is determined to work alone due to his recent rejection. However, Hot Moth proves to be too powerful, easily defeating Cat Noir and causing great damage. Despite losing her own powers, Marinette still wants to protect her friend and partner. She jumps in to save Cat Noir, preventing Hot Moth from finishing him off. Now stronger with Ladybug's Miraculous, Hot Moth tries to take Cat Noir's Miraculous as well. However, Cat Noir puts up a fight. Seeing her partner in danger, Marinette decides to intervene and protect him, despite not having her own powers at the moment. In a courageous move, Marinette sacrifices herself to save Cat Noir, preventing Hot Moth from succeeding in his evil plan. As the situation escalates, the fate of the city hangs in the balance. Ladybug and Cat Noir must find a way to defeat Hot Moth and restore peace to the city. As the chaos subsides, Cat Noir approaches to confront the villain Hot Moth. To his astonishment, he realizes that it was his own father, Gabriel. Shocked and confused, Adrien confronts his father about his actions, and Gabriel tearfully admits that he did everything in an attempt to bring back his beloved wife. Adrien understands his father's pain and forgives him, advising him to learn to let go and move on. With the power of the butterfly Miraculous gone, Gabriel returns to his normal self. Marinette, who had been observing the touching scene, recovers her powers. Master Fu appears and reminds her that Ladybug's power is the power of creation. Inspired, Marinette gives a heartfelt speech to all citizens, encouraging them not to fear, and to use their powers for creation and restoration. As days pass, the day of the dance finally arrives, and the transformed Marinette, now a brave and confident girl, decides to attend the dance alone. She faces the popular girl with newfound courage, no longer afraid of her. Meanwhile, Adrien, who knows Marinette's true identity after witnessing her friendship with his father, decides to reveal his identity as well. When they meet at the dance, he excitedly hugs her, and the movie ends on the cusp of a romantic moment, hinting at the possibility of a kiss between Ladybug and Cat Noir. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more interesting movies.